Welcome to Cooking with Ngozi. If today is your first time cooking with me, welcome to my family. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to cook egg stew with boiled yam or boiled potato. Yes, egg stew with boiled yam or boiled potato. For this recipe, the ingredients I'm going to be using are tomatoes, onions, raw egg, spinach, corned beef, sugar, salt, seasoning cube, potato, yam, and of course my famous coconut oil. Let's get cooking. Alright, cooking of the yam. If you pay attention, you see I already sliced the yam with knife to the sizes that I want it to be. So the next step to cooking the yam is to peel it. Peel the skin. So I'm done with peeling of the yam. I peeled half of the yam. If you look in here, as you're peeling the yam, make sure you throw it inside the water immediately because it tends to change color. The next step is the peeling of my potato. Now, some people peel their potatoes with knife and that's perfectly fine. But this is quite easy and that's why I like it so much. And again, there's no perfect way to peel a potato. Just peel the skin off, pretty much. All right, I have my peeled potato ready, washed, and I'm gonna add them to the yam that I have. It's not on fire yet, I just left it there. So now I'm gonna add my sugar. Again, I like to use my hand. A little bit, not a lot. And I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna let that cook while I work on my tomatoes. Dicing of the tomatoes, dicing of the onions, preparing that. While we let the yam cook, I'm gonna start working on my tomatoes. Again, there's no perfect way to dice a tomato or slice a tomato. I'm gonna be using about four tomatoes today to make the egg stew. How do you know your yam is done or potato while you're boiling it? Stick a fork in there. Stick a fork in it. When you see that it's soft, it means it's done. And for the yam and potato that we're boiling today, we're probably just gonna let it boil for like maybe 15 minutes. It doesn't take that long to cook actually. Again, depending on how high or low your temperature is, your fire is, or your stove is. All right. I'm gonna slice my onions. A lot of people criticize how I slice my onions. There's no perfect way to slice your onions. As first you slice it. Isn't that the goal? Just make sure it's sliced. I mean, there's some fancy ways of slicing tomatoes and onions, but hey, I'm a regular girl. Just a regular girl from a regular town. From a regular town, Columbus, Ohio. Columbus for Jesus, yes. Okay, so we're done here. This looks good. Next step, I'm gonna open up my corned beef. Where can you find this? Kroger's, Walmart. You know, I'm just advertising their stores for them just like that. Am I not awesome? Even African markets, you can find it there. It has this thing that you just stick it in and then you begin to turn. All right, the corned beef is open. Did I say that this is hard to open? get ready for the work. It's hard to open corned beef. I don't know why, but look at that. This is gorgeous. It looks beautiful. Okay, while the yam is still cooking, the next thing is to get our eggs ready. Get the eggs ready. So for this egg stew, I'm going to be using about 5 eggs for this. Okay. Again, there's no right or wrong way to break an egg. Just make sure the shell doesn't get in it. If the shell doesn't get in it, you're good to go. But if the shell gets in it, oops. Now you gotta work a little harder to get it out. There's nothing as horrible as eating egg with shells in it. It's horrible. Let's check it. No shells. Yay! We did a great job, you and I. All right. So the yam is still cooking. So I'm gonna add some seasoning cube to my eggs. And I'll mix it real good while I'm waiting for the oil to get hot. It's starting to sound like it's hot enough. Now the oil is hot. I'm gonna add my onions. Very hot. So I'm frying my onions for at least 2 minutes, and you can see the color has started to change. I'm gonna add the tomato. I'm gonna lift it up and pour it in. Minutes. Again, don't be afraid to use enough coconut oil. Coconut oil is healthy for you. You cannot go wrong. I say it all the time. Instead of using that vegetable oil or canola oil, all these other oils out there, coconut oil is the way to go. So the tomato and the onions has been frying for about 5 minutes. The next step is to add the corned beef. I'm using 1 can of corned beef. You can use half if you please. It depends on how you want it. And then you break it. Mix it together. Mix it with the onions and the tomato. Okay. Next step is adding the spinach. Like I always say, I'm very big on my vegetables. Very big on that. You mix it in. Get in there. And again, the corned beef, it depends on how you want it. If you want it meaty, then you cut it, and when you turn, you make sure you're very careful. But if you don't mind, if it's crumbled, just like mine is a little bit crumbled, mine is somewhere in the middle, and that's exactly how I like it. So when you mix that, you mix it together, and the last step is the eggs. The eggs is the last step, the beautiful eggs. Again, like I said, I used about 5 eggs. If I put the egg, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Not a lot of salt, just a little tiny bit. And remember earlier I added my seasoning cube to the egg. That always brings out the taste. Let me mix it a little bit because of the salt. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, then you add your egg. Now, don't add your eggs and go watch TV, okay? Don't go watching football. You gotta stay with it. You gotta stay with it. You mix it very carefully. You just want it to blend with the corned beef, the spinach, the tomato, and the onions. You want it to all blend in before it starts boiling. All right, and then we're gonna let it sit. Look at the color, look at the corned beef, everything is coming together. You turn. If you don't turn it, it's gonna burn, okay? But at the same time, you gotta let it cook too. Cooking can be a little bit hard, yeah. That looks so beautiful. To make this dish is under $5. The corned beef is $1.50. Spinach, a pack of spinach, Kroger's is $1. I use about 4 tomatoes and 3 onions. So it's under $5. But if you add the yam, I used half of the yam and 2 potato. I'll say about $10, everything together. So we're done. The egg stew is ready. Look at it. It looks gorgeous. And my boiled yam and my boiled potato is also done. All right, let's give it a taste. I'm gonna take one of the yam. And then one of the potato. Like I said earlier, if you want to know if your yam is ready or if your potato is done or if your yam is done, just stick a fork in there. I don't want to get messages about I like to eat alone. You're welcome to come join me. Oh, who doesn't like good things? We all like good things. All right, I'll take a scoop of the egg stew. I'm not gonna take a lot. I don't want to be called selfish. Now this is a dish that you can prepare for your friends, for your family on Saturday. I always say Saturday because I eat with my family on Saturday. On the dinner table, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we try to eat together. So this is a beautiful, even for a party. Look at how gorgeous this is. So now let's give it a taste. Let's give it a taste. No, I'm a very friendly person. I'm very nice. You're very much welcome. Now I'm trying the yam first. Okay. For the number 23 time, I need to blow the food. It's hot. This is not a fake show. This is real. I just finished cooking it. It's so hot. I don't remember to wait a little before I try it. Okay, let me try the egg stew with the potato. Delicious. I can taste the corned beef. I can taste the onions, the tomato, the spinach. Listen, this is delicious. Okay, I always say everything is delicious, but this particular one is really, really, really good. You must try it. Cook it for your family. And thank you so much for joining in today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget